Hi, I'm State Senator Ed McBroom. Welcome to the Michigan State Capitol, and this is the Senate Chamber. Continuing to celebrate March being Reading Month and encouraging students to try new books and really learn to love to read. This is one of my favorites from when I was a kid and one that I read to my kids now, called Not This Bear. Little Herman went to visit his Aunt Gert. He got off the bus at the last stop, but he still had a short walk to her house. It was very, very cold. And to keep warm, Herman pulled himself deeper inside his long, furry coat. And he pulled down his big, furry hat, down over his face. There he is. He looked just like a bear, which is funny because that's exactly what a passing bear thought he looked like. "You must be my cousin Julius," said the bear. Grabbing Herman by the hand, the bear ran with him to the cave. "Look who I found at the edge of the woods," he shouted. All the bears ran over and kissed Herman hard and wet. "Cousin Julius! Cousin Julius!" they shouted. "My name is Herman," said Herman, but no one even heard. They were so excited. "I'm not a bear," Herman said. "Dinner is ready," Mama Bear called. "Take your places. Cousin Julius, you sit here." When Mama Bear served the soup, all the bears lapped it up with their tongues, but not Herman. He ate politely with a spoon. He happened to have that in his pocket. And when the vegetables were served, Herman ate with a fork that he happened to have in his pocket. The bears were amazed. My, Big Brown Bear stared at Herman. "How smart you are to learn a trick like that." And all the bears clapped as if they were watching a circus act. Poor Herman. He wasn't a bear. He was a little boy. He was sure of it. But the bears were just as sure that Herman was their cousin Julius. "So," thought Herman, "I'll just prove I'm really a boy." He began to sing and dance and whistle and tie his shoelace and stand on his head, all the things a boy knows how to do. But whatever he did, the bears still thought Herman was a bear, and they clapped even harder at his tricks. "See what happens," said Papa, "when a bear has a chance to go to the big city and learn a trade?" "What a clever cousin we have," said Big Brown Bear, and he yawned and went outside. Big Brown Bear looked at the sky and announced that the time of year was winter. "After Mama's big meal, we won't have to eat again until spring." And all the bears got ready to sleep. "Remember, we sleep for at least 2 months, said Big Brown Bear. 2 months, said Herman. "I only sleep 1 night at a time. During the day, I go out and play. I'm not sleeping through the winter." "But all bears do," said Baby Bear. "Not this bear," answered Herman. "I like the winter." "He likes the winter?" said the bears, astonished. "Yes, I like winter. I like to go sledding and to skate. I like to make snowmen and drink hot cocoa with whipped cream. I like snowball fights with my friends, and I like to make giant tracks in the snow. And besides, I have to go to school." When Herman finished speaking, there was a long silence. Then Big Brown Bear spoke. "Perhaps you aren't a bear after all. In fact, now that I look closer, you don't even have a nose like a bear." Uh-oh. "Look," shouted a bear, removing Herman's furry hat and coat. "He's not a bear at all." And there, shivering in the cave, stood little Herman. "See, I am a boy," he said. What's going to happen? Papa Bear roared with laughter. "Oh, that's the best trick of all, and the trick's on us." Herman put on his hat and furry coat, and he said goodbye to all the bears. "Come and visit us in the spring," they yawned after him. "I will," he answered, but just to be polite. And Herman began to walk toward Aunt Gert's house. He was almost out of the woods when a big black burly bear jumped out from behind a tree. Running toward Herman, the bear shouted, "Cousin Bernard! Cousin Bernard!" But Herman, he ran as fast as he could out of the woods. Herman was glad when he finally reached Aunt Gert's porch, and Aunt Gert was very glad to see Herman. The end.